sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
Rocky, definitely. Growing up, my dad was always watching Rocky, and he would go through the whole series.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Gets knocked down over and over again and just keeps getting up and just keeps fighting until he gets his goal.
Well, I have to say the Karate Kid.
Finish him!
Like a John Wayne type of guy.
Slap some bacon on a biscuit and let's go. We're burning daylight. Let's go fishing, Babushki.
But then you got to mix in like a funny, just like house dad, you know, like a Tim Allen in Home Improvements.
Is that car running?
Thor. When Thor doesn't have his hammer, he can't gather his strength. He can always call on people to help him. When he loses his hammer, he can basically call on his hammer to come back.
He reminds me a lot of Iron Man. Sterling's doing right now, that he's going through the tough times to get to the good ones.
Rudy. Rudy's the one I would think of and achieves what he wants to achieve. And I just love that about him. And so that's why I know he's gonna beat this, is because he's got that fight.
He could have gone into anything and he chose to change kids' lives for a living.
Really, I was going into education, so I wanted to work with kids, but never really even crossed my mind to work with troubled kids, you know.
Ultimately, what Triumph taught me was self-worth. The moment I realized that I was more than what I thought I was when I came in, set me on a path of wanting more and more and more.
I do remember that every time I went to church with him, I always felt good. Like, I would literally get like just really good vibes, like goosebumps good, you know?
I met what has become my oldest son, a boy that came through the program with just an absolutely amazing story. Almost an unbelievable story because he's been through so much. Living on the streets. He left Mexico on his own when he was under the age of 8.
With that knowing, I was in a high-speed chase inside Hill Air Force Base. Rather than going with the recommendations that the prosecutor is going to say, I'm going to put him in state's custody. I'm going to put him in a program. We're going to find him a home. And we're going to see what he can do. For the first time in his life, he's going to have a chance. So they came to interview me to see if I would go to this program. And for the first time in my life, just give me a second, Brandon.
It's okay. It's okay. Take your time.
That was the first time that I saw Sterling Lyman. And he came with this other guy. His name was Manasseh Tuatagaloa. He was a Polynesian guy. They came to interview me to see if I would accept going into their program, which was the Triumph Youth Services.
What kind of a hit can you take and keep going?
That's how winning is done.
I know I was dealt a raw hand, but I also know I chose it, and I chose this life, and for whatever reason, it's something that I got to go through. So I'm glad it's me, and I'm prepared for it, and I'm going to give it all I got.
I just want you to know that I love you so much, and your accomplishments are seen every single day. Just being around your presence is so amazing, and it helps all of us throughout our days.
Dad, I would tell you how proud I am of you and how proud I've always been of you. With everything in life, you've never steered wrong from what's right. And I've always had faith in you. I've always had faith in God because of you.
Still you show me in every way till the rivers all run dry, till the sun falls from the sky, till
I've always known that you can 100% beat this, and I know that God knows that too.